We're going to go ahead and get right out to Robin Kennedy, who joins us live on Shamrock Drive in Charlotte. Robin, what are you seeing out there?
Yeah, there is some type of rescue going on here, Annie. I want to step out of the way and show you all of these emergency crews here, just a scene of first responders, all kinds of blue lights and red lights here. And you'll see that the majority of the focus in this investigation seems to be right down there where those folks are gathered. They are right near the creek, and there is a creek right by us. That's where all the crews are there. They are looking into the water right there at the water's edge, and they have been here. We just got here maybe 5-10 minutes ago, and we see that these first responders, their efforts are all focused there right along the water's edge here at the creek on Shamrock Drive. We understand there is some sort of rescue going on. We see Charlotte Fire here, Charlotte Mecklenburg Police, and you can see the sea of red lights here. Charlotte Fire Department responding, and we understand that there is some kind of rescue going on right near the water's edge. We are working to gather some more details, and we will get those to you just as soon as we can. Charlotte Fire Department and Charlotte Mecklenburg Police on the scene here on Shamrock Drive. I'll go ahead and send it back to you, Annie, in the studio.
Charlotte emergency crews are out in East Charlotte right now for some sort of water rescue, and want to get right out to Queen City News anchor Robin Kennedy live along Shamrock Drive with all that flooding there.
Yeah, and Robin, you have some new information since we checked in with you last.
Right, Annie and Brian, I've just learned from Charlotte Mecklenburg Police that Charlotte firefighters were able to successfully rescue a man whose car was getting swept away by the floodwaters here from Briar Creek. I want to show you just how high this water is, and it was higher when we first got here. Is starting to recede. The rain has just kept on coming down though as we've been out here, but we want to swing on over. You see that Charlotte Fire Department truck, and CMPD tells me about 3:15 Charlotte Fire got a call, and that's when a man called 911, and he was screaming saying, "My car is being swept away in the floodwaters." Emergency crews responded. We saw a sea here on scene when we got out here. Dozens of first responders here, and we have learned from CMPD that the Charlotte Fire Department was able to successfully rescue a man here from Briar Creek, the floodwaters overtaking his car, and they were able to get in here and pull him out successfully. So just great news to pass along tonight after a very tense situation. I'm live here in East Charlotte. Robin Kennedy, Queen City News. The floodwaters have receded immensely since the peak of that storm. The water pushed the car underneath a bridge, and it ended up right here where there's some damage to the front windshield. You see it there, nose down, and all of this happened after that dramatic rescue. The floodwaters swirl around a man trapped inside his car. A woman screams in Spanish for the man stuck to lower his car window.
As it rose from the creek, it spilled over to the streets.
Marlo Randall could see it coming.
It was scary. You know, you didn't know if you were going to be a part of it or not.
He watched the water rise from Briar Creek, filling the parking lot of his apartment complex, Windsor Harbor in East Charlotte.
It was a mess, man, you know. I don't wish that on nobody.
He saw the car get swept into the creek.
I just seen there was so much commotion over there.
But the man wasn't alone. Up on the bridge, people gathered.
Well, I see rescuers trying to rescue him out.
They pounded the window with a 2x4, trying to knock it out.
I guess they were just hoping they was able to get it done, get it right.
And they did.
I commend them for that, you know, because it could have went the other way. He could have drowned.
By the time firefighters got here, the rescuers had already freed the man from the raging floodwaters.
If they hadn't pulled him out, you don't think the firefighters would have gotten here in time?
No, I don't think so. Thank God they was able to do their job. You know, I think they're heroes. Yeah, they should be proud of themselves.
Emergency officials say that man is doing okay tonight. Now, this car is a visible reminder of just how strong those rapid floodwaters are and how easily cars can get swept up in the waters so quickly. Now, neighbors say this is the second time this apartment complex has flooded in the last 4 years, and then it also flooded some years before that. I'm live in East Charlotte. Robin Kennedy, Queen City News.